Hello and welcome back to the Brum Resellers channel. Oh man, it's like, what time is it? It's 8 AM. Yeah, 8 o'clock. It's snowing. There's a car boot on. So I'm going to have a go. I'm going to have a look. See what's going on. Might as well. It's been a few weeks since my last car boot. 2 weeks! 2 weeks! 2 weeks! So you get some points if you can guess what film that is from. 2 weeks! 2 weeks! 2 weeks! See you in a bit. It's 2 Let me change. Yes. Is that it? Is that it? A little bit more. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Yeah, no more. Yeah, that's it. It is snowing. That's why I don't know the app. Oh yes, we've got the IKEA bag today. And lady walking boots is needed today. If we can find just one thing, one good thing. How much is this, please? The wrestling?
The wrestling set?
Yeah.
£10 new offer.
7? Yeah, sir.
So that's yours. Yeah, you have to show your pictures. You don't want the brown ones. Brown ones make up, son.
Right, thank you.
You don't want the brown ones. About 22.
Daddy, I want to go have a look
What's spoken?
Cheers, thanks. Oh,
So I get grabbed out of the bottom.
Excuse me, how much are the bags?
Bags are
£5 each. We do 15 for the free.
15 for the 4.
4, sorry.
That was absolutely fine, yes.
Yeah.
When you said 15 for the 3, I thought
It's not alright, is it?
that doesn't sound good.
Perfect, yeah.
Well, it does sound good for me, but not for you.
Yeah.
There's an antler. Give us 2 seconds, then we get 5 rolls.
Yeah, no worries. I'll just drop these back to the car. I'll come back in a minute. How much, right?
Sorry, mate.
No worries. How much are they?
I've got £3 each on them.
You do 4 for a tenner?
Sorry?
4 for a tenner?
Yeah, done.
So, you got tenner?
I don't even know what I'm doing today.
Great, thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Cheers.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Nah. It's alright, thank you.
I've got some nice lamb steaks as well. You want some of these? Well, lamb steaks. Do you load 20 quid? Pardon? £10. £10. Here we go. Let me just lock this up. Here we go. Look at that. Having a knockout. Give him loads of these lamb steaks. And 7.
Week. You can have, right, all this book I've got here is, to read it, extra tender, 21 day mature. Guess who it's been?
Hello,
30,000 views a week.
Hello, Santa.
Well, Santa's been
Waitrose.
working very hard this morning.
Generous.
And Johnny
One of
boy,
those
you
joints
are
you
on the
might
good
take.
list.
Oh,
So would
brilliant.
you like to get your hands on Santa's sack? There you go, diving.
Oh, a 12.
Well, thank you for what
Lovely.
you're doing for promotion this year.
Thank you very much.
You're a good boy, and I shall keep you on the good list.
Thanks a lot,
Any bargains this
Santa.
morning?
Yeah, I've got some, actually.
This man
How are
is the #1 YouTuber, Brum Reseller. He's amazing.
How are you? Yeah, really good. Worth coming.
What you got good this morning?
Loads of graphic novels, records, Disney mug,
What's that? A
Disney
mug?
Disney Fantasia mug.
Scottish sirloin.
Yeah.
Get that sold on eBay, will you?
Yeah,
Oh, good man. You gonna come next week?
Fingers crossed.
Thank you for all you do.
Thank you, Santa.
Santa, really appreciate it.
Thank you,
Brum
Santa.
Reseller. What a man.
See ya.
There you go. Beautiful. All the sirloins going on. A lot of sirloin. A lot of money's worth there. This would be worth, if you went and bought it, we know how much that we are, about 70, 80 quid. You read it easy, right, 30 quid. Alright, there's one. Who else wants one of those? We've had one. Who else wants one?
And I'm back in the shop, obviously. What a day. Snowing. First of all, the car boot being open in the snow. And then seeing Santa. Just unbelievable. It's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Monday evening. I'm in the shop, obviously. I think I said that. Oh man, just been non-stop all day. And then I haven't had a chance to even step inside the shop to do anything. This is why I'm doing a video at 8 o'clock, but anyway. What's been going on? Doing some stats on the shop. November was the second worst month this year, which is you would expect it to be better than that. Yeah, second worst, with the worst being January, which you would expect, and it only beaten January by like 20 quid. So people are definitely tightening their belts, bootstraps. Things are definitely changing out there on the high street, and I don't think it's going to get any better. So what am I going to do? I'm going to change it up a bit. Like, definitely there's more days where you don't see anyone come into the shop. That's happening more. You know, you might get it. Nobody might come in on Tuesday. Nobody might come in on Wednesday. Which, going back a few months, summer, you know, nice weather, it's freezing. Who wants to go out? As the winter comes, things are definitely changing. So yeah, got a few ideas. I mean, as long as the stock keeps coming in, that's all that matters, because I can process that and eBay it. If no one comes into the shop, just be eBayed. You know, I like to have good things for the shop, but I can't help it. I've got bills to pay. You know what I mean? And there is an update. What do you call it? Some news. I've got a new member of staff. His name is Big Bub. He doesn't say much, to be honest. Yeah, I picked him up. I went to a local hardware store and to buy some black pallet wrap, and it just show you how big it is. Like, I'm 5'4", so that's about 5'3". He said, "Do you buy bubble wrap?" I was like, "Not really. I don't need any bubble. I'm trying to get away from using bubble wrap. Really, it's expensive." And I walked. The shop's sectioned into two partitions. I walked around the corner and I was hit with that. Bloody hell! Who's that? who's in there? Big Bob. Struggled to get him in the car, and if you wait till the end of the video, I struggled to even get him in that door, because he can't. I mean, he's a silent partner. He sits out there, just watch, you know, processes stuff from out the back. Big bub. I will need his help actually, because I've got a few breakables, so it will be called into action this evening. Well, I've got packing to do. I just can't be bothered. I'm not feeling the best. I'm feeling under the weather, a bit shivery. So I'm just like really struggling to find any motivation, and I struggled to even get this video done, but can't let my subscribers down. Anyway, as with tradition, let's get into what has recently sold on eBay. Excuse me. Crane, walking, hiking shoes. I've done a job. I took some customers to Erdington. That job was 20 quid. I thought, while I'm here, park the car up, have a walk around the charity shops in Erdington, and there's about seven, eight. And I went round picking stuff up, and then I listed it on eBay, and that little hour around Erdington give me £269 worth of listed stock to eBay. So that £120 job, well, I had to go back and get them, so 40 quid turned into 269 quid. Probably I earned more on one sale, which was I found a Jurassic Park Indoraptor for £6, and I sold it for 34, so very close to covering the 2 taxi jobs. Next up, oh, and these were 20 quid. These were in the Erdington charity shops. Next up, this, I'll try and, if I remember, I'll put it on screen. This is a Turtles sewer. Had it for a while. Paid a £5 in the summer car boots. Oh, don't we just miss the summer car boots? That heat. I was literally freezing on Sunday. I'm freezing now. 40 quid. Records up next. The Hesitations, I'm Not Built That Way. Northern Soul record, I think it was £76 for that. Decent. Elvis Christmas album. I save these all year. All the collections that come in, take all the Christmas stuff out, put it to one side in its own box, get them out around Christmas time, list them all. I had about 6 of these, and did have a subscriber buy one, Thrifty Shuttlebug. She bought that and a Now Christmas. Appreciate it. Tenner, not much. Bruce Willis, The Return of Bruno. Is that an album? I think it is, yeah. Tenner. This is one to look out for. Again, with these, they come in all the time. Random collections. I sold them £30. Not 1, not 2, 3 Phantom of the Operas sold over the weekend, so that's £90. And some of these people, I think a lot of them are going GSP, so they're paying like 50 odd quid with including the shipping, GSP. So brand new sealed Ed Sheeran collaborations project. These brand new stuff, someone messaged me and said, do you want to buy some new records? Well, yeah, I'll try it out. Put them in red brick, because that's the market I think that well, it will sell better. But the popular ones, more popular ones, I think, so like Charlie XCX definitely was a popular one. Put them on eBay and left 1 in the shop. That's 20 quid. Erasure, Heavenly Action, Mute, promo copy, 15 quid for that. Case, Touch Me Tease Me, tenner, and some resealables. This was in the shop for ages, and I was stepping over it all the time. I was thinking, the idea was, I want to do a video on how to clean Le Creuset saucepans, and I didn't do it. And would my audience stomach that? Probably not. So I just sold it, and it sold practically within 24 hours for 25 quid. And then we come on to the Breakables section, which I just start off by thinking, if it breaks, I'm just going to write it off, you know. Well, I mean, you've got to do that anyway, but it's a bonus if it gets there, basically, you know. I have had a recent negative saying that a Marmite mug, which I wrapped the hell out of, broke. I put it in a bubble mailer and sent it. No, I didn't really. I put it in a bubble mailer and then I put it in a box surrounded by filler. Broke in the part. I don't understand that. I said, yeah, return it. Not return it. I said, I'll refund you, but you need to open a return. Didn't do it. So they're happy for no refund and to have a broken Marmite mug, unless they were just literally, their Marmite mug broke and they were chancing it, thinking, I don't know what to think, but I got a negative out of it, and I was just like, you know what, I'm not even bothered about negatives anymore, because they just seem to come in 1s, 2s, 3s, that, you know, just trying not to phase me, although it's difficult at times. Turtles, retro mug, kiln craft, £11.99 for that, and then I picked this up in a recent video, £2, and I got 20 quid for that. So I don't expect mugs to go quick, but I do like picking them up, because you do find some better than others, and you learn from it. And then a stack of Wacko Jacko books, which have got the best of Michael Jackson's story. That's not the full story, is it? The story book, Moonwalker, Michael Jackson special. What's this? The facts from the dance floor. We need the facts from the bedroom. On the Road with Michael Jackson, Part 2. And that's not included. That's Frankie Goes to Hollywood annual. So that's that. Obviously, England lost. Barry's not happy. It tastes garlic. Blah. Yeah, never mind. Maybe next 18 months. The Euros. Oh, Barry, I've got to buy some new flipping garlic garland now. Anyway, here we are. This is what... Hold on. I must be having a shower. This is what we got. Was it worth going? Of course it was worth going. If you don't go, you never know. That's a good little saying. Could it be the saying of 2023? Possibly. Anyway, I know I also picked up a stack of comics for Comic Book Chris, who's got a stall at Red Brick, and he's a geek and he's into all that sort of shit. Big stack of comics, and I got it from a subscriber. He did me a good deal, so thank you. He also sold me some records on Thursday. Just happened to see him there. It was very random. But here we are. This is what I got. So the reason I bought these, someone brought some records into the shop. I was like, "But do you buy records?" I was like, "Yeah, I buy records." And it came in a canvas and leather case, just like this. I was like, "Oh, do you want the bag?" He was like, "No, you can have the bag." I was like, "Oh, thanks," because the bag was probably worth more than the records he brought in. Anyway, the amount of interest I had on that bag, I was like, okay. It was a St. Michael's leather and canvas weekend bag sort of thing. And so it's made me, I've learned from that now. So, and you can also learn from this, because I sold it for like 21, I think, on an offer. I put it on for 25, but it was the amount of interest and comments. How big is it? That was the main question, probably just so they can get it into hand luggage compartments, but they wanted to know how big is it. So in these listings, I've included the measurements in the pictures. Now I made a mistake. My brain wasn't at the races on Sunday, and I was like, "Oh, how much £5 each?" I was like, will you take 3 for 15? I was like, oh God. But what I did meant was, would you take 4 for 15? And he said, yeah. So, yeah, good. Baycliffe. This is an Antler. Good brand, apparently. Oops, sorry. One was a St. Michael's. I think this was St. Michael's. And this is unbranded, but you look at the leather on that. It's very nice.
So there was that. There was this, which I've listed everything here. I think I put them all on for 30, apart from that one I've gone for 25 because it's unbranded. And then that was £7. And a similar stack, similar bundle sold for 45. So when you tot it up, oh, some records, don't forget. There was an error with the records. City to City, Jerry Rafferty, Steel Eyes Span, All Around My Hat, and Cat Stevens Race. It's nothing major, just a bit of fodder for the shop. They were £2.50 each. If they were for eBay, be very careful because there's not much value in them. You might get 15 for that, you may do, but they're for the shop. On a mug with £1, that was a tenner. Yeah, fail. There was also included the Best of the Eagles, which didn't have the Best of the Eagles in. It had a battered. This is the Moody Blues. Again, that's like a fiver, nothing major. So, you know, from all the good stuff I've had at the car boots, you know, you're gonna come across some fails at times. So there we are. That's that. Yeah, got some packing to do now. I'm probably not going to get home till 10, I reckon. So I might just like leave the parcels for tomorrow. Yeah, I've had some. There's just garlic everywhere now. All this. I've got to clean up all this. So, what was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say. Fashion show coming up.
Excuse me? 2 weeks. 2 weeks.